Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it, so here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk, let's get right into it.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer recently decided to upgrade from a nearly decade-old display from the same manufacturer that was still in perfect working order. First and foremost, the picture quality on this new monitor is excellent. The reviewer noted that the jump from 1080p to 1440p resolution is immediately and impressively noticeable. For work, the built-in low blue light features are a welcome addition, and for gaming, the response times and visual fidelity are fantastic after a few minor adjustments. Our client was also pleased to find no dead pixels or light blade. While there is a slight expected IPS glow, they found it to be some of the least noticeable they have ever seen on this type of panel. The screen gets plenty bright for their use in a room with a lot of sunlight, though they speculate it might not be quite enough for a truly premium HDR experience. Overall, they were thrilled with the image. On the physical side, using the VESA mounting holes to attach the screen to a different stand was a completely straightforward process. However, the experience isn't without a few frustrations. The main drawbacks noted were the included stand, which lacks significant adjustability, and the on-screen display used for changing settings. The reviewer found the control system, a small joystick and a few buttons on the back of the unit, to be a bit cumbersome. They explained that simple, everyday tasks like adjusting the speaker volume or switching between video inputs require far more menu navigation than they should. This process could have been streamlined with better shortcuts or more accessible buttons. Ultimately, these ergonomic issues are the only things that kept this from being a perfect product for this client. The core performance and visual quality of the display are so strong that they consider it a fantastic piece of hardware, despite the inconvenient controls.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was on the hunt for a monitor with a higher resolution for some time, leading to an extensive search across various manufacturers. After a lot of comparison shopping, our reviewer settled on this particular model for a few key reasons. It offered an ideal blend of sharp 2K resolution and high-performance features that was hard to find elsewhere. For someone who enjoys gaming, the high response rate was a major draw, and this client confirms it absolutely delivers a snappy, responsive experience. They were initially looking for a refresh rate of at least 120 Hz, but this display goes well beyond that, capable of reaching up to 170 Hz if pushed. A reviewer typically keeps it at a smooth 144 Hz and never misses a beat, but they appreciate knowing that extra performance headroom is there if ever needed. The visual quality extends beyond just gaming. While not a professional photo editor, this user notes that the color gamut is great for everything they do. The colors appear impressively sharp and vibrant, with no sense of being washed out, making everything from web browsing to watching videos look fantastic. The brightness is also more than sufficient for any normal indoor environment. They've never even had to push it to its maximum setting to get a perfectly clear and well-lit picture, regardless of the time of day. Overall, this monitor has proven to be a significant upgrade, putting all of their previous flat panel displays to shame. It's packed with a lot of extra features that, while not always essential, are certainly nice to have. This client describes it as a tremendous monitor and expresses complete satisfaction with their purchase.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was immediately impressed with this monitor's display quality. The integrated Game Plus menu offered a surprisingly useful array of features, including an FPS counter, crosshair options, and even a display alignment tool, though our reviewer found the default alignment perfectly acceptable. The 1440p resolution delivered a noticeably crisp picture with vibrant colors, and the blacks rendered in-game were particularly impressive. While the initial brightness setting was a bit high for this client's taste, a quick adjustment within the operating system's display settings easily rectified this. The performance, especially the smooth visuals thanks to the 180 Hz refresh rate, exceeded expectations. The 27-inch screen size proved ideal for the reviewer's relatively compact desk space. Setting up the monitor was straightforward, thanks to the included DisplayPort cable and the easily attachable stand. This client also appreciated the monitor's design, describing it as futuristic and rugged, perfectly complementing the aesthetic of the other PC components, such as the motherboard, GPU, mouse, keyboard, mousepad, and cooling fans. Ultimately, this reviewer heartily recommends this item to anyone seeking a smaller yet powerful and well-priced display.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.